Hey there, Mr. Johnson. It is very late on Monday, October 22nd, and I am laying on the ground in my room because the only source of light that I have in my room is my ceiling fan, and this is the only angle at which it lights adequately. So here I am, and here's the wonderful shadow that it casts on my wonderful carpet. But about growing up, I make no intention on growing up, and I plan to be able to move around everywhere and just take everyone along with me whenever I go anywhere. I guess really that would be inconvenient. I don't like the idea of being tied down to a certain location because I get bored very quickly with specific locations. Like, we moved from Tennessee at about the right time for me. We only lived there for, 5 years? We lived in Orlando for I guess I lived in Orlando for 5 years, and that was enough for me. And now I live in Gainesville. I've lived here for 3 years, and that is almost enough for me, which is kind of unfortunate because I have to live here for at least 5 years to be able to complete my major. But I get bored with locations very easily, and I want to be able to move around, and I think growing up would be an inconvenience on being able to move around, which is one of the reasons that I just want to stay young, and I guess I can't have the kids I wanted to have because I want to be able to just move around whenever I want to. I don't like the concept of settling down, can you tell? But anyway, I do want to travel the world when I'm young and chipper or whatever, and perhaps into when I'm slightly older than young, maybe into my 30s, I don't know. Whatever happens, happens, but it would be very nice to be able to travel the world for as long as possible, realistically, because I really like the idea of going and meeting other cultures and seeing them in their actual existence and living there for a while instead of just visiting like most people do. Realistically, I will probably settle down at some point, but currently I don't have to think about that because I'm young and now is my time to think about moving around and not being tied down to a certain location, which, I currently don't like the concept of, but I imagine when I grow up it won't feel that bad. Really, this entire video could be summed up to say I don't like the concept of being tied down to a certain location, especially since I've been trained all my life to like a place for 7 years tops and then just move away from that place, because that's pretty much what the habit of our family has been. But anyway, other than that, I have an assignment that I have to do that's due by 10 o'clock tomorrow. So Steve, I'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday. I will see you Wednesday.